What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the reality with the reality or whatever we're in.
Ooh, go Al. Come
I'm your
on.
host, Pharaoh. We're joined by one who goes, Lily. How'd you feel about the episode?
This was a cute episode. Oh. No pictures, please. Come on, stop. This was actually, I think this was a cute episode. No.
Yeah.
Tyler proved himself. I don't like that Brooke brother is getting ganged up on. I really don't like this. Big Brother. I
Oh,
have a Big Brother bias. Out of all of the CBS shows, my bias goes to CBS. So it sucks to see the second season in a row they just getting their ass handed to them.
they
Like,
doing it to
damn.
themselves.
But I always say I think it definitely makes sense. And we'll get into it, but specifically like Tori, we know Tori and Banana, they beasted this daily challenge this episode. And I think it's because they have experience with challenges, you know?
Mhm.
And I'm thinking of just like, who else on these CBS reality shows has a similar experience? It's the Survivor players. They go out to an island and have to live off of the resources that are there while having these very grueling challenges. I mean, there are challenges in Survivor where you have to dive down and look at a puzzle or grab these buoys, and you know, there's a lot of swimming and puzzles and climbing big things while being emaciated and starving. So it makes sense, especially in a situation like this where challenge vets in Survivor are linking up. But like, damn, Big Brother, why can't we just stick together and go after the vets?
Why can't we be friends? Why can't
we
we
be
be
friends?
Why can't? Yeah, I don't get it because it's really fucking shit up for me personally. Because I like certain people.
Me and
I
my
like
homegirls.
Like what? Child. So boom. We start off, we're back at the villa because Michaela just beat somebody ass. Tiffany. Damn.
Not my sister.
So we go back to the villa and we see Josh talking to Tyler and Monty, just talking.
Yes, he
About
does.
how we need to be BB strong. We just lost another BB player because of me, because I made this plan that ended up getting Tiffany out because I was worried about women. But anyways, so they talking about being BB strong, BB strong, BB strong. And Tyler has a diary room and he was like, look, really it's just me, Monty, and Alyssa. Because
the big
Josh
three.
and Fessy are, you know, like I played with Fessy, but Fessy and Josh lean more towards the vets. You know, they've been a part of this game.
Because they're more pussy bitches. Period. What do you want from me?
Not too much on Fessy. Fessy is playing a strategic game.
Fessy is gonna lose again. Nah, I actually do like that. I like the.
Yeah, you would have got my nigga.
Oh,
not this time.
Oh.
Now, Josh.
Okay. But no, I do love that they're taking the role of trying to play the both side thing with the CBS Big Brother players.
Fessy is taking the role.
Well, I think Josh is also attempting to. I don't know how he got in that position. He didn't mean to get Tiffany out. You know, he wanted the two strong Survivor girls go home.
He didn't mean to worry about himself. He meant to worry about a woman.
Oh, okay.
Monty and Tyler talk, and Monty's basically like, oh my God, like, I just love playing this game with Tyler because I wanted to play like Tyler and lose. I wanted to lose so bad that I decided.
I mean, the thing is, he said he studied his game after Tyler to prepare for it. And I mean, they both got second.
He ate that shit up. Get out a black woman, or try to get out a black woman, because he didn't. Oh, he got out a mirror. Get out a black woman and get second. Check. Ate that shit up. No shade to Tyler. Dead ass.
Get to a showmance.
I love Tyler. Now that Monty man.
I didn't hate Monty on the challenge. I will say that.
You didn't hate Monty
like
on the
him.
challenge?
But I didn't hate him. I thought I would like, oh, Monty, but I didn't hate him. He was just there for me.
Who? Bananas and Michaela talk because Bananas is low-key that girl. And that's the thing. At the end of the day,
social player,
at the end of the day, when it comes to Bananas and it comes to Miss Tori, you're just gonna have to get over it.
Yeah.
You being me. I'm over it. They eat.
Well, I love to watch them in the season where they're actually being challenged. Where they actually have to come up with ways.
I would love for you to have a challenge.
Stay safe. I mean, the last season we saw them play together, I can't remember. Was Bananas on World Championship? No, right. Wes was definitely.
He just flopped. He
just flopped. I know for a fact they were on Ride or Dies, but I just remember in specifically Ride or Dies, like there was never a moment where I felt like Bananas and Tori were in like serious danger. Like I believe Johnny won that first one, and didn't he like throw in Bananas and Nani?
Mm-hmm.
But after that, they were good. Oh no! He won that first one and put in Tori and Devin. After that, they didn't go in at all. After that, so I think Bananas and Nani did go in one time, but it's like they're playing against.
They went in one time out of 50 million eliminations.
You know, like for that season went on for 6 months, and we saw them sitting comfortably.
We saw Tori sitting comfortably for 6 months. We saw Bananas get shooken one time early on and then was comfortable every other week of those 6 months. So it's interesting to see them actually have to play the game, because then you can respect it. It's hard to respect bitches who are literally.
But I love that though. I love that they can still back it up. It's like I am the challenge, and I'm going to show you why. So I really appreciate that. I don't mind seeing them if they have to work for it.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Boom. So Bananas talks to Michaela, and he's like, "Look, Michaela's not someone I want on my back. I love that everyone knows.
I love they know who Mother is.
I love that everyone knows.
I love they know who Mother. No. They actually know who the big 3 is.
They know.
Michaela, Desi, and Chanel. Michaela, Desi, and Chanel got agency, baby. Ooh. They got agency, baby. Ooh. I love that too, because I mean, it just goes back to these are 3 women who I feel like on the Survivor, specifically like Chanel and Desi, they kind of got shafted. They played once. They're not someone that I think a lot of people go to when you think of like Survivor all-time players to come back. And I love that they're not in the space where it's like, yeah, bitch, yeah, we're still reality TV icons. Yeah, bitch, yeah, we're challenge icons now. I just love that, because like they really respect this trio. Like these are the baddest bitches in the fucking house. They're scared. And they should be.
They should. And Bananas recognizes it. He says he wants to make a deal with her. And Michaela's like, me having to deal with Bananas is great for my game, because Bananas is finna run a game. And she knows that too.
Yeah, she said she wanted to do it with Wes, but she's like, I don't think Wes would stick his neck out. Yeah. Which is true. Wes is very self-interested.
Super good vibes only. So, super self-interested. Alyssa and Tyler talk. And again, and Alyssa's getting overwhelmed. She's the last Big Brother girl.
What's crazy is she starts it off by saying, I'm in a game where the main basis is lying, cheating, manipulating people, and that's just not my character. That's not who I am. Why was she casted on Big Brother again?
She didn't apply. I can't blame her. She applied. She literally applied for Love Island.
Yeah. I'm not dragging her. I'm dragging production for casting her. Yeah. I mean, like, and she did this in Big Brother 2. There's literally a clip where Jasmine is talking to her, and she's like, we're going to have to lie about this vote. And she was like, oh, I can't do that. Alyssa was like, I can't do that. I can't lie. And she was like, girl, we're at Big Brother. What are you talking about? So she's like, Alyssa, girl, but my thing is, at this point, after playing Big Brother, you can't come on more of these reality shows, start crying that they're going to be lying, manipulating, and backstabbing.
She can, because her man will just do it for her.
And that's the gag. One thing about Alyssa...
She doesn't have to lie, Kyle.
Because a man is going to protect my good sister. A man is going to protect my good sister. She will.
Period. So, boom, we get to the challenge. Mm-hmm. It's called...
Spell Lunkers.
I had it written down, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Did you get the picture, bitch?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up.
No.
We just got to... Wait, King.
Usually, I see it at the bottom, so I was like, oh, my God, where they at?
Oh, they're not in here, but they coming. But the challenge is called Spell Lunkers. I thought I had it written down wrong.
It's Spell Lunkers. They're weird.
But like, what does that mean?
Well, there were lock boxes.
You got it.
And they had to spell. So Spell Lunkers.
It was actually extremely hard looking, so I was actually scared, because quite literally, these things have to go all the way in the water. They had to go all the way in the cave. It was a lot. I was like, this is too much.
So they're doing it in 4 heats of 4. So each of them will have a lockbox. And what they have to do is jump off a cliff, swim to a buoy where there's going to be a puzzle in the water. So you got to swim down and see this word puzzle in the water. Crossword puzzle, basically. And these words are all going to have a theme. You have to figure out the theme of these words, swim to your lockbox, unlock it to get a flashlight. Okay? Walk with me. You take that flashlight, swim to a cave where there's another puzzle in the back of the cave. Find that, figure out that theme, swim back to the lockbox, unlock it, release the flare, and you win. There's going to be 1 man and 1 woman, and they have to select 1 man and 1 woman to be nominated. So period.
Thank
Difficult.
you. Thank you for explaining the challenges because I get there and I'm like, what are they doing again?
Even hearing that, I'm just like, but I feel like that's how Survivor challenges be. You have to run into the water.
That's true.
Climb up go over this under the hill, solve
into grandma's house.
Like
literally.
Literally.
Like damn. Heat one goes. It's Fessy, Alyssa, Cassidy, and Ty.
Big Daddy.
It is one. Big Daddy. So they swim out there and they get to the buoy. When they get to the buoy, you know they got to go really deep down, and the water is murky. So
like I was seeing it on the screen, I'm like, this looks filthy.
I think.
What?
I think I could have did this. I don't know. I feel like I could have done really, really good because I feel like for me,
girl, you can't even swim.
Let me tell you why, bitch. Let me tell you why.
This is delusion at its finest. This man cannot swim, y'all, and he got asthma.
Other than me getting to the buoy, I think once
you would be like,
you know what I want to say. I'm super good at the word puzzle. And I think the issue they were having is trying to hold their breath and figure it out. Baby, all I had to do was take one glance. I would have caught something.
Pharaoh, you can't see. You got asthma.
They had goggles. They gave them goggles.
Okay. You still can't see. And I can wear my contacts
and the goggles.
Okay.
How am I gonna get there?
Wishful thinking. You're a dreamer. You dream a lot.
This is the thing. I think if you try your hardest, you will succeed. I genuinely think I could have did that in under 20 minutes.
Period.
Tyler gets there and he's like, the water's murky. I'm going home.
He said he's making an executive business decision.
He says, I need to think quick. So he said, I'm just going to guess. So he swims.
Yep.
And let's say, my man's going. So am I.
Well, I have some more to be. Anyway.
So they both swam back to the lock boxes, and then Fessy swims back too, and Cassidy's alone. So, so everybody's guessing, and Cassidy's like, well, damn, I'm alone. And she was, you know what, let me try one more time. So Cassidy went in, tried one more time, and she saw Panther?
Yeah, Panther.
And she was like, it gotta be cats. I was like, how does she know it's cats? But it's literally a 4-letter word. So the only 4-letter word that was over.
I don't know why the fuck did they think they were gonna guess without seeing one word in the puzzle.
Why would they go back and just guess? I think they thought 4-letter words, there's not too many 4-letter words. And I will say Alyssa ends up literally guessing it. So I'll give her that. But at the moment, I didn't understand it at all. I thought it was stupid as fuck. But anyways, Cassidy ends up getting it. She doesn't tell nobody, and she scrambles it up so they don't see. And she heads to the second puzzle in the cave. So she's in the cave reading the second puzzle. Everybody else are just looking, and Fessy and Tyler end up going back out there. While they go back out there, Alyssa guesses. She continues to guess, and she ends up guessing cats.
She kind of ate that up.
She ate that up. So Alyssa ends up getting it right. She tells the niggas in the water, she's like, y'all, it's cats, let's get it. And then they all end up swimming to the puzzle with Cassidy in the cave. Cassidy's still struggling. She don't know what the fuck it is. But when they start looking at the puzzle in the cave, Fessy notices very quickly that it's dance. He don't say nothing, he dip. And then, he does say something. Cassidy had left, and he tells Tyler and Alyssa that it's dance, but not Cassidy.
Yeah.
So when he gets back, he answers it, gets it right, and Cassidy's like, what is it? And he has a diary.
Well,
he's
you
like,
didn't tell me cats.
Right. He has a diary. He says, she didn't tell me cats. So I have no reason to tell her this. Plus, I'd rather a Big Brother person win than a Survivor person win. So Alyssa, go ahead and get them up.
Yeah,
so
I'm pretty sure he told Alyssa. We didn't see him say it, but I'm pretty sure
he said it in the cave, and she was in the cave.
Oh, okay.
He just said it out loud. He was like, "Oh, it's dance," and he left. So boom. So Fessy and Alyssa win heat.
The heat.
Heat 2 is Bananas, Chanel. Is her name Chanel? Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Chanel, Michaela, and Monty. I always get Chantel. For some reason, I think Chantel. I don't know. Okay. Chanel, Michaela, and Monty. Okay, so they all go out, and Bananas eats this shit.
Girl, he has an advanced open water scuba certification. Like, I guess when you just do the challenges for your free time, you might as well.
I just feel like I agree. I can't scuba dive, but I just know I would have did better than Johnny Bananas.
Delusion
I
at
would
its
have.
finest.
He was going really fast.
You would have been just like Monty, Michaela, and Chanel. The blacks was like, okay, fuck it, y'all. We not doing it. We not.
I think I would have got the one in the cave faster than Johnny Bananas got the one in the cave.
Which I will. The one in the cave seemed easy.
To me, but I think it'll be easier to certain types of people. Vogue, I don't even think these niggas knew what Vogue was. So me, I would have saw Vogue. I know what Vogue is. So I would have saw Vogue, and I was like, girl, I know the answer. And I don't think that Madonna. Holiday. Boom. So Bananas is struggling because he don't know the dance words yet. So he's in the cave. But he gets it before the other three even fucking unlock their boxes, bitch.
He gave them a hint. He was like, it's pause. They thought it was pause as in P-A-U-S-E. When really it was paw. P-A-W.
They thought stop. And it's like, no. But and then Monty was like, he was kind of slick with that because.
And it's like, are y'all just dumb? It was a four-letter word.
Monty talk like that. Have you noticed that? The way Monty talks pisses me the fuck off.
I've heard.
He gave us a clue. And the clue was pause. So we thought he might have meant stop or halt. But in actuality, he meant pause. He kind of got us with that, Bananas. Nigga, what? Like, he's so fucking weird and lame. I hate lame-os.
What?
What? You telling me you ain't noticed Monty talk? Monty talks like this.
And that makes
you haven't noticed. You haven't noticed.
I have noticed he talks like that. But
oh, okay. It just pisses me off. That's why I mentioned it. So anyway, Chanel goes back before Michaela. So Chanel and Bananas wins this round. Bananas ate it up. Next round is Wes, Sebastian, Michelle, and Tori. They all agree they're going to work together because Sebastian's sucking Tori's dick. Michelle is Tori's bestie, and Wes is a vet. So they all agree initially that they're all just going to tell each other the answers when they get the answers. But when they go out there, Wes goes down. He sees that it's cats or feline, and he doesn't say anything. He dips. So he dips. He goes, tries it. He opens it. And when he opens it, they're like, oh, what was it? And he was like, oh, can't tell you.
I don't know. I'm like, I can't. And then he just don't. Like, what?
And then he dipped. And he basically had a diary room. He was like, look, it's an individual game. I don't got time for this. Anyway.
Period.
It's like, period, king. Tori sees Broadway. And she's like, oh. And for somehow, I'm not saying it's rigged. But she saw Broadway. She said, well, it has to be either cats or...
The Broadway musical Cats.
I will say it's only 4 words. So I can see how she would think. Broadway, what's 4-letter Broadway? I guess.
I immediately thought baby. Broadway baby. I was like,
Broadway baby? What's that mean?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Broadway wouldn't have been enough for me. I would have been like, Broadway? I would have been confused down. So
the fact she went straight to Cats, I was like, okay, Tori. And then she also didn't share the secret, and that made Sebastian kind of wet. His pussy got kind of wet.
So Tori goes up. She doesn't share it after Sebastian asks. And Sebastian has diary. He's like, Tori, she didn't tell me share her clue with me. And I would be mad, but it just shows that Tori is just that girl. She's a boss girl, and that makes me wet. Like
he was soaked.
Pussy is wet right now because she's not telling me like, she didn't tell me. She didn't tell me. That fucking East, like she's just that girl. Like
it's giving Dusty reincarnated.
It's giving fandom. It's giving fan. It's giving Stan. He
just like Dusty.
Tori.
Just like Dusty.
He stands Tori. He doesn't like to. Well, he also likes Tori, but he stands Tori. So Tori pulled up to the cave with Wes. And then Sebastian and Michelle pull up eventually, and Michelle is mad.
Michelle mad, but see, she's done because she is in the confessional. Like, I would have helped you. Why? Tori don't like you, girl.
Michelle was like, that's BS because I would have helped her, but I will be noting this in the back of my head.
Okay,
So Tori clocks what it is, and she dips again. Don't say nothing. She gets back, it's dance, she gets it done. Boom, she wins. Wes ends up getting back, and Wes wins too. So Tori and Wes win. He 3. Then it's Chris, Desi, Corey, and Josh, and they actually all do work together.
Which I didn't understand. This is a random assortment. A little bit.
Josh-
Well, I guess Josh and Corey work together.
Josh and Corey are working together.
Chris and Desi because of Survivor, I guess. But
Chris and
why?
Desi are the Survivor. They probably just made an agreement to keep each other.
Especially because only one guy can win in this heat.
You know what it is? Chris is stupid. Because they agreed that Josh was going to win, and Chris had a diary saying that. Chris is dumb enough.
Oh, you know, maybe that's also what it is. Since Desi wasn't going against another girl, it's like might as well just let her have. Like we can help her.
Yeah.
But what you
Anyways, Chris dumbass agreed to allow Josh to win when Josh has no reason to ever keep him safe. He probably would have, but it's still like honestly, I would have never did that. But
yeah,
it makes sense for Corey to let Josh win. And there's only 3 boys. Desi shouldn't care. She's a girl and they're boys, anyways. And then Chris agreed, and Corey is besties with Josh, so it made sense. So, anyways, they let Josh win, and Desi was the only girl, so Desi ended up winning this thing. But when we got to the results, TJ was like, "Somebody smoked the fuck out of you niggas."
About
like,
6 minutes. He said exactly that.
He said, "Someone smoked everyone in this competition." By 6 minutes, Tori ate y'all bitches up, and it's like, okay, Tori. And then Bananas wins. It came down to Bananas and Josh. Josh had 22 minutes.
Help.
And Josh would help. Josh had 22 minutes and Bananas had 20 minutes. So Bananas and Tori ended up winning. And when Bananas won, Michaela was screaming. I don't know if you heard that, but Michaela was literally like, "Oh, yes, Bananas!"
Oh, her number one ally. Yep.
I think Loki, she probably just didn't want to be Wes or Josh because Josh, randomly doesn't like her or whatever that was. But yeah, she was happy that Bananas won. So boom, back at the villa. Tori has a diary room, and she's like, in this game, you can either attack strong women or you could try to work with strong women to make sure that they don't come after you in the future. I don't see the point, me personally. If I'm a woman, I would want the other strong women to go so that I could win a final. Because she also ends up saying, well, I went to 5 finals and I've lost 4 because there's always strong women there. So maybe you got to get them out. And it's like, then get them out.
Foreshadow. And this is where I was just like, at first I was like, okay, Tori is giving Survivor player. Wait, girl. But at the same time, I feel like the issue is it just stops there. It's like, basically she was faced with 2 roads. Do I target these strong girls or do I work with them? It's like she chose to work with them. And it's like, from what we've seen, when these players start working together, they don't go against that. Like, there's no chance potentially that she could have to go against this strong core because you've protected it now with their numbers of Survivor. So it's just like you have to still keep some leverage for yourself. Yeah. And I feel like she didn't do that.
I just feel like if I was Tori, I would have wanted it to be a girls' elimination, and I would have wanted it to be Michaela or Desi who went the fuck home. Period. Because
I think, I feel like it doesn't hurt to make a deal, and I guess we can just go ahead and get into it because they get to the nominations or whatever, and Banana says he split between should we do a Big Brother and Survivor so that we look neutral, we don't seem like we're talking in a group. Tori goes and says she wants it to be all Big Brother because she doesn't want to put up a Survivor guy, and it pisses off the big 3 that they just made a deal with. I think that's where, for me, it's like, now you doing too much because you can protect the 3 women, but all 7 of the Survivor people, that's not beneficial to you. They're going to have so much power moving forward, and yes, she'll be protected, and because she's such a good competitor, like if she ended up having to go in, I think she can beat some of these people. But it's just that, like, you're giving them all the leverage. It's as if she's like so many rookies that we see in this game. They go into the challenge, they give the power to the majority, they stay safe. But if they can beat you, they can beat you.
But
now,
you know what I think it is?
If anyone here can actually beat Tori,
I just
we don't see any people in the final. But like, it's not 100% smart to just say I want to protect all of Survivor.
I think in reality, they just it's literally a bunch of people who's working with her, and then the big 3. So of course she made the deal with Chanel, Michaela, and Desi, and then everyone else is
on her dick.
Cassidy's also on her dick, and Michelle is also on her dick, and Chris is also on their dick. So literally, it's 4 people who's sucking her dick, specifically her.
And that's the gag. It's giving Monty Tyler. Listen, I'm talking to nobody for real.
Yeah.
So
100%.
that's probably what the house dynamic is. That is probably what the house dynamic is. Survivor
100%.
acting fake with all of them.
Yeah, 100%.
And Monty trying to listen, not talking to nobody.
I think she should have just wanted Michaela or Desi out, honestly, because she probably could have got it. Like all you had to do was nominate Michaela or Desi, and then nominate a Big Brother boy, so that all of Big Brother and all of the vets would vote in Michaela or Desi because they're Survivor. They wouldn't want to vote Big Brother, and then you can just vote Survivor. You vote in Desi, you can nominate Michaela versus Desi already. But now she's risking the possibility of Michaela and Desi being in the final. And Tori, you played before, but Desi has done the final and she was eating it up until, unfortunately.
Well, girl, she went home. No, she was not. Remember, Enzo quit 4 minutes into the water of the.
Well, Desi's that girl, regardless.
And we do know that.
That's what we do know. And I just feel like you need to want to go with the weakest bitches out of that's the thing. The whole point of making the deal is because she knew she was that girl. Let's be fucking honest. She said Desi, Michaela, and Chanel are those girls. Want to make the deal. I think she should just went after them, but she didn't. They end up just doing two Big Brother people. But Banana suggests just do Tyler and Alyssa, who gives a fuck, and that's what they decide on. Tyler.
It's really interesting because they said, what about Monty? Let's do Monty. Like the girls were very intimidated by Monty's stature. I don't think people was really trying to go against Monty.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy. It's crazy because he said his name again, but why did you say his name initially? Because Monty's a big dude. It's like it seems like people think that they can just beat Tyler.
Yeah. And clearly not, according to this. I still think this one was like, I think this one is like
it's just like it's the possibility of potentially having to go against a physical elimination against Monty.
Yeah.
Because this was a pole wrestle.
And when I saw them hug, did you see Tyler and Monty hug? Monty is huge.
He's 6'5".
5?
Yes. 200 and something pounds. Yeah, let's just say Taylor, baby, I got it. I get it. I did get it. I understood. I understood what she needed. She had to do what she had to do.
You said 200 and something pounds?
Like, she had to do what she had to do for a minute. Like, girl, I would have got my rocks off for a week myself. Just for a week.
Okay.
A night in Wonderland, girl. But other than that nigga is a mess.
He can make him.
Pharaoh. You know when you just said you hate him? You just said
I don't like the nigga.
6'5", bro.
6'5" is crazy. Especially what 6'4". It's crazy.
That would be an insane train.
An insane train. This season would be a cute little train.
That would be a plane train.
Oh, my pussy would be wide open because Chris.
Oh my God!
Chris, you know Chris got a
planes, trains, and automobiles.
Chris would have to go last. Wes can go first.
Wait, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I'm gonna do it real quick.
No.
Tyler and Wes can go first.
Next topic.
Okay, this is how I gotta go.
Oh my God.
Tyler can look at me.
What?
And he can go first.
What?
Wes, I gotta flip around. I don't want to see him. He can go second. Corey, because I think it's still itty bitty. Corey could go third. And then we get to the swingers.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait. Bananas. We know. Bananas can go first. Then Tyler. Then Corey. Then Wes. Josh. I think it's big and I think it curves. Josh. Then Fessy. Then Monty. Now that's when I would have to take some poppers. And then Chris. Chris got a whole arm in it. Okay, but anyways.
Oh my God.
Y'all Google Chris Underwood underwear. Okay.
You need Jesus. That's what you need, babe.
I have Jesus, and Jesus has me.
Amen.
Amen.
When Jesus say yes.
Back at the villa, it's Tyler and Alyssa. They see it or whatever. And Tyler is hilarious on the challenge because he genuinely does not give a fuck.
I kind of love it though.
Tyler said, "I'm going in. I don't want to listen."
He said immediately his only objective is to keep Alyssa safe and will do whatever to make that happen. Period. Now, I just have to pray that Alyssa's not real quick. I'm sorry. That is good white woman puss because this woman was on Big Brother protected down by Kyle. If you ain't watched Big Brother 24, this man threw away entire alliances to protect Alyssa. And now Tyler in the challenge is now throwing away his entire game to protect Alyssa. One thing Alyssa's gonna do is sit back and get protected. Okay, I love that. I love that. I need that for me. One thing Alyssa's gonna sit back and get. Amanda's gonna throw away her entire game.
I want her life. Alyssa, I apologize. I do. If you guys know us, there's a video on our page. It's called Alyssa Snyder Who, and it's for Big Brother 24. And we were dragging. We did call her a bird. Alyssa Snyder. It's called Alyssa Snyder Bird. Alyssa Snyder, I want to publicly apologize. You are not a bird. You are that girl.
That girl.
You are that girl. You child. You got that 5 seconds of pleasure, and then you broke up with the nigga. I'll give you that. You came here. Tyler's throwing his game away for you. It's not giving bird. It's giving mother. So Miss Alyssa Snyder, she didn't say too much about Taylor. Miss Alyssa Snyder.
She kept it cute. She's wrong.
I might have to indoctrinate you into the into motherland, bitch. Because I'm sorry. That's that girl a little bit.
She ate that one little thing.
That girl. Bring Alyssa Snyder back.
Multiple things.
So boom, Tyler in the kitchen. Tyler is fucking hilarious, and that's my nigga. Like,
congratulations to Survivor.
He said, "Congratulations to Survivor." I mean,
on the win again.
Eventually, they got another win. Survivor still.
Because Danny and Sarah both won last season, so I wonder if 2 Survivors are going to win this season.
They're literally half of the cast. 50%.
Big Brother. It'd be a lot of like last season. It was more Big Brother people. This season it was a little bit less, but it still was a lot of them.
Yeah.
Big Brothers just be flopping out.
They do. But Survivor definitely, it's just, there's 7 of them. Why wouldn't they? Especially the girl. There's literally only Survivor women.
I think because a lot of them were on Bluetooth, they really did well with being able to like stay Survivor strong. Like Big Brother, they really didn't have that unity. It literally went, we're all talking challenge vets. Accidentally, Big Brother and some of their allies went home. And then they turned on Big Brother. That's literally what happened. Literally. Like, well, and we're here now.
Tori and Sebastian stay home while everybody else go to the club. What, Lee? Why does Tori always have a showmance? I'm so sick of Tori showmance stuff. I don't care. I'm so sick of it. We saw her in Jordan. Now we gotta see this shit. And no shade, but she is definitely pegging that man. I'm sorry because he just gives like she's just the strong. It doesn't seem like she's that
beautiful,
into him.
Powerful. Because really he gives like I'm obsessed with you and I want you to
do whatever you want to do.
She could literally I think he would want that. Like if she like stepped on him type, he would be like, yes, you're so powerful. I love it. Yes.
Is that how he sounds?
That's how I see it in my head.
Gollum?
He looks like Gollum a little bit.
Why are you like this? Fuck. At the club, Alyssa is talking to Wes about how romantic Tyler is. Isn't it so romantic that he's gonna
she's like basically like this is a man. This is a man, child. Like she's basically bragging about her man.
And Wes is like, that is a man, and Monty's going to go against your man, right? Girl.
And then basically they say, well, to offset that, we could throw in like someone like Sebastian. And then Alyssa.
Mm-hmm. Turn into Alyssa Riley. Rachel
Tori,
Riley.
You gonna throw in me and my man? Absolutely not. I will happily return the favor.
Period. So
I can't put you in this time, but I can put your man in.
I can put your man in. I wish it would have worked because Tyler Riley would have whipped that ass too. Honestly, that would have been real nice.
She would have ate.
She would have ate real bad.
Now we'd be on here really gagging about this.
She would have ate real bad.
Not only did you get that man put in, young man beat him. Yeah, you ate Tori up. You ate Tori up on the sidelines.
So back at the crib, Michaela Bananas and somebody irrelevant was doing yoga.
Don't do mother.
Who was it?
It was Chanel. He chatted with Michaela and Chanel. Don't do mother.
But they were doing. She didn't talk. They were doing yoga. You can see, like Bananas was doing yoga. And, they had a shot. That man got a.
Banana got a body on him. He do.
That cute little banana. Google
Not a
it.
cute little banana.
It's on Google. Have you seen it?
No, I don't think I want to.
I'm gonna send it to you after.
Please don't.
With consent, of course. Banana. So Michaela's like, what would you do? And Bananas was like, Alyssa is what we call a layup, a person that anybody can beat in the final. So I would not put in a girl if I was you. I would go for a boy. Michaela's like, bet. And Alyssa, Monty, and Tyler talk about how they need to throw in Sebastian for sure. Mm-hmm. And then Chris, and then everyone else is probably finna throw in Monty, Alyssa, some of the Big Brother people are all finna throw in Sebastian. And then we see a conversation between Chris and Josh, and Chris is trying to make a deal to where Josh could probably not do him or anyone in Survivor. So we kind of go into the vote thinking like, is Josh going to vote Monty when he's Big Brother, or what's going to happen? But we end up getting to the vote. We get all the way to the arena. We get to the vote, and they're revealing them. And Sebastian has 6 votes. Monty has 7 votes, and Wes did Cassidy because he's stupid and weird. But Sebastian got 6, and there's 6 Big Brother people. And then Monty got 7, and there's 7 Survivor people. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I think. Because it would be Fessy, Tyler, Alyssa, Corey did it too. Josh, Monty. Yeah. So I think all 6 of them voted Sebastian, and I think everyone in Survivor voted Monty.
Now, they also have to do is vote together from now on, and it's 7 votes or whoever they want.
Yep.
That's why that makes sense why Corey was voting with them this round, so especially because it's like we have to stick it out.
Yeah.
Survivor.
If
2 Survivor wins the daily, that's when they can do it.
Yeah, but that would have to be next round because even after that,
I think even if Survivor was just smart, we should just throw the dailies. Then we control the vote.
Yep. Ooh, that would be real nasty. Or only one of them have to win. If one of them wins, they could just refuse to vote another one in, all season. They could get real nasty. Survivor is winning this game. It's going to be extremely hard to get them out.
So Tori said, let me get with it or get going.
So they do the hopper, and Monty's shit comes out of the thing. So it's Tyler versus Monty. This challenge, I forgot what it's called.
Too cool for school.
School for school. Spool for school. So you're going to be strapped to a spool, and there's a wire on it, of course. And when you move the wire, when you walk away from the spool, it moves the spool in a circle, of course. On top of the spool is going to be a platform where you're going to have to recreate a pyramid out of balls, so the balls can roll off, of course. So they're going to have to recreate this big ass ball pyramid on this spool while going back and forth, moving the spool, trying to collect the balls. So it's pretty hard. If they move too fast, the balls all roll off. Sometimes they're not even moving fast, and the balls just roll off because they're literally balls. So they get to it, and this shit is clearly hard as fuck. I don't watch too much of the challenge, so I don't know what the longest elimination was, but this shit lasted 3 fucking hours.
I was like, my thing is, like, I was thinking, dude, they have people test out these challenges to see if it can actually work. Because at some point I was just like, this challenge is impossible. There are no ridges on the little board for them to hold the balls. Like, these are round balls. You just got to stack it to a pyramid. And, like, this thing can jerk at any moment with any sudden movement. At first, they were trying to run with it. Yeah. And they were really trying to move fast with it. And they realized you really have to just basically get on the ground and take your time. Yeah. Monty got close to winning a few times.
Mm-hmm.
And then
there were so many times they had full pyramid. Tyler and Monty had a full pyramid at one point, and it dropped. And they weren't even moving fast. They had a full pyramid.
I mean, one time Monty was just straight up sitting there almost, and it just collapsed.
Yep. Collapsed. So they both did good. They both put in work, and they were there for 3 hours sweating, looking real.
I was thinking, how much can you use, like, surroundings? So, like, I was thinking, for one, they was holding the balls in their mouth, right?
Yeah.
So, bitch, bite off the bottom of the ball. That's gonna stack. Or they're in sand.
Yeah.
Oops, sand on the platform. I wonder what the rules were.
Yeah, I wonder too. Or if they even thought of that or asked it. That's interesting. But yeah, eventually Tyler ends up winning after 3 fucking hours, and barely, honestly. So Monty goes home, Tyler stays. Hallelujah, because Monty wasn't doing shit.
Yeah, not Big Brother. I mean, they often just go to fuck home.
Yeah, it's just Tyler and Alyssa. They probably just gonna take them out back to back, and then that's it. Literally, it's gonna be no more Big Brother. Oh no, it's gonna be no more Big Brother. Please be serious. I'm not going.
And then Josh can go.
And Josh can go. I think he's not gonna win. I think I'm thinking of a. The only person, no offense, Josh could probably be in a final is Sebastian and maybe Tyler because Tyler's never done one before. Oh, Josh hasn't either, has he? Josh has never did a final, huh?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, girl, Josh is losing, so that sucks for him. But boom, that was the episode. I know that's right. It's gonna be interesting now that it's singles and it's solo.
Yeah.
I think a bunch of challenge people are just gonna start winning these dailies or like a dead end.
And that would be annoying.
So I think it's gonna start getting not boring, but maybe a little bit more predictable. Like I'm pretty sure I can name 5 people in the final already, But we're getting close to the end anyways. So bitch, stay tuned. Also, Survivor's coming. Stay tuned for that. And the Amazing Race is coming. Stay tuned for that. There's Survivor people here. There were some Amazing Race people on this season. Baby, start learning the people. If you don't know these people, start learning them. Watch those other shows. We'll cover them. Or you don't even got to watch them. Just watch us. Period. And we're also doing Big Brother, so check that out too or whatever. And follow us everywhere at TV Reality Kingdom or whatever. And thank you for keeping it real with the kingdom. And we're out or whatever. Bye.